Hello everyone, ShadowMario41 here. Welcome back to Let's Play SimCity with infinite money. This residential zone is pissing me off because it doesn't want to become anything above a low. But you know what? I'm going to leave it for now simply because... Actually, I don't even know why. Just because I'm so pissed off at it, doing nothing, repeatedly doing nothing, that I guess just can stay like that. And we're hovering around 170k citizens, so that's a pretty good mark. This commercial zone is this zone. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. This zone just sucks. Sucks. It just sucks. So let's put a fire department there. And you know, I'm gonna bulldoze this now because I'm just that pissed off at it. And I would really like a school there, so I can get libraries. By the way, you don't get like special gifts for having so many hospitals. That's why hospitals are demolished while schools are being kept now. So yeah, you don't get like super hospitals or ultra hospitals. I don't know. What would be the step up from a hospital? I don't know. There's really nothing. But deluxe hospital. No, there's no special hospital. But yeah, this is just sucking. That's just sucking. Screw it. Fine. Whatever. Be that way. I see how it is. I see how it is. I think I do want to try again on these though. These two. So I feel as if these can at least be uppers, not mids. But if we get mids again, I'll leave them. But I want to try again. Now let's put some power here. There we go. Fine. Been spending a lot of money in these past few videos. But we did build a new power plant and a new airport. Because we need to have two of these things for whatever reason. But eventually, if you go so far in the game, you get prompted for another one. Anyway, so I just kind of got it out of the way now. You know? Know what I mean? Probably don't. So let's just keep an eye on this stuff. While I talk about... I don't really have anything to talk about. I kind of exhausted my topics. Oh well. I'll think of something. I'll keep talking about SimCity. Here's a good question. You guys, some of you were asking me if I've played other versions of SimCity. If I played like SimCity 3000 or even other games like The Sims or other games like this. And yes, I have. I am a big fan of the SimCity series. Not so much The Sims. I find The Sims to be somewhat pointless. I mean, it's supposed to be pointless. That's sort of the idea, is that it's supposed to be pointless. But it's just that I find it really boring. And I can't play The Sims for very long without getting bored. But I think there was one game called SimCopter, I think that's the name of it. But the premise was, you know, you fly around in a helicopter and you pretty much have to guide these people's lives by watching out over them. You have to be like their guardian angel, sort of. And you know what? It got to the point where I would rather have them like suffer. This might be horrible to say, but I'd rather have them like do funny things and die than save them. And it got really boring really fast. So that was stupid. And since then I've kind of been turned off the Sims series. I do like Animal Crossing now and games like that, which is essentially very similar. But The Sims just bores me. I just don't like it. I don't know why I don't like it. I find it really, really boring. SimCity, on the other hand, I think has gotten better, and it has. But I think none of the games have like the true value that this game has. Like this game, actually the Super Nintendo port is even better than the original game is. It's often, you know, acclaimed better than the original was on the, what was it on? I think it was on the PC. And you know what, this became a hospital, fine. It's just going to become a low residential zone anyway, so let's keep it a hospital. That's fine. So screw you guys. We need to build more residential blocks because our population is pretty stagnant. I'm getting that vibe. How are these commercials doing? This one is still an upper, but this one became a mid again. That's fine. So yeah, SimCity, none of the games have been like this though. This was truly like the first pioneer game that got it right about building a city and designing, and like the style game. Like even the Civilization franchise, I don't know if you're familiar, but the first Civilization game sucked. It was so bad. I mean, it was obviously improved on with Civ 2 and Civ 3 and Civ 4, but the first one was just awful, and it wasn't fun at all. And there have been other games out there about city development, and you have to be like the king or the mayor or the, you know stuff like this. But this was the first game to really get it right, and that's why it holds like a special place, or it should hold a special place in video gaming, because it really did get it right for the first time. And that's why I don't think any of the other games have as much value as this game, because this game really set up the formula, and then after this, it was easy for them. They just took the core formula and expanded upon it. But anyway, I got way off track. My favorite game in the SimCity franchise is still this one, for nostalgic purposes. But I do like SimCity 3000. I did really like that game. What was the one? I'm drawing a blank on a lot of the new titles. But I do like the new SimCities. Don't think I don't. And it's pretty cool how they add like other geographic features, which this game is significantly lacking. I mean, look at this, just a plain of nothing. But they added like mountains and rivers and stuff like that. So that was cool. One of them I've seen even has a volcano, which is really cool. I mean, that sucks to build your city there, but it's cool. So I wanted to ask, out of like these types of games, if you've ever played like a SimCity game, or I guess Civilization or The Sims or something similar, what's your favorite and why? It could even be this game. Actually, it should be this game. No, it shouldn't. I mean, I'm not going to judge your opinion, but this game is definitely my favorite, especially that Super Nintendo version. You know, this is the best of the best. This is it. When I say SimCity, I think of this. Or when someone else says, if we played SimCity, it doesn't even matter what, suffix they use at the end of it, what subtitle. I think of this game. So, I think some games have an effect like that. Well, my population is pretty much not doing anything, so I'm gonna keep building. Do we have a present to put here? Hold on, I'll continue my rant in a minute. We have the library, the PD, the park. Now, you know what? We'll go here. Let's try and figure this out. Anyway, to continue my little spiel. I think that's the right size. I really hope so. No. One short. But some games just have that effect on people. I think it's really great. Like, when you think of Super Mario Brothers, for example, use a big name franchise. Super Mario Brothers, what game instantly comes to mind? For a lot of people, it'd probably be Super Mario 64, or the original, or Super Mario Brothers 3. Maybe even Galaxy for some of the new players out there. But when I think of Super Mario, first thing that comes to mind, Super Mario Brothers 3. Like, right away. Because that's just my favorite game. If I had to say one, it's really a tough call, but if I had to say one favorite game, it would be Super Mario Brothers 3. Because it was just unbelievable. But yeah, some games just have that effect on people, and it's great. Those are the games that I think should be viewed as, worthy of the best game of all time. Maybe not all time. But like, it's games like that often get overlooked. Like when I say The Legend of Zelda, what do you think? You might think the original, you might think Link to the Past. I don't really think Twilight Princess. Maybe Ocarina of Time. But it's the nostalgic factor that I think gives old school video games its charm. Come on, give me a tree. There we go. Fill that with park, because you can't put anything there. So, I guess that concludes my rant on pretty much nothing. I just talked about how video games can be identified, or a certain series can be identified by one or a few games. School hospital right away. But you know what? Who cares? I don't care. We need more hospitals and schools anyway, so I'm just gonna leave them. Oh, we get an amusement park or casino choice. We already have a park as a gift, so I'm gonna choose the casino so I can show that off. But that'll happen in another video. This is Shadow Mario 41. See you guys next time for more Let's Play SimCity with infinite money. Ciao. Just great.